Like all Saints Row games, Saints Row 2 has a lot of collectibles. Well, not a lot, but it has collectibles. Can I get in front of this train and let it push me, or will it just kill me? So I'm gonna go through and get all those. Oh, come on. So yeah, that's really it. Not much to say to an intro of grabbing collectibles, because also it's, for me, it's nearly 90 degrees. It's hot as fuck. The part I left out was I'm following a map. Okay, I looked up, oh, I want that car instead. I'll take this. Raycaster.
You wouldn't have survived fighting.
Well, what do we got here?
I got eyes in every neighborhood.
Get
I'll
out.
find you.
Get out. Get out of my car.
Stop!
Yeah, so I'm following a map, and I'm gonna go in the order of the map. I didn't do that for the first Saints Row CDs, or spray paints. So I'm gonna do that for this one. So if you use the same map as me, it'll make more sense.
You almost! I have brittle bones!
In Elysian Fields, Trailer Park District, right here. Have brown water Bob's boat tours. That's disgusting. If we head on down. Get a CD right there. There are 50. As opposed to the 60 from the previous one. Every tin you find unlocks a new song for your radio. In Quinbecca, I guess that's what this place is called. Right here on the map, you'll find a unfinished house.
Figure this is a good way to deal with abandonment issues.
Inside, I do like these ones better. The way these CDs look. I think they're meant to look like how the game disc looked. If I remember, I don't. But I believe that's what they were going for. What in the... Sorry, someone in that house was whispering something. In New Hennequet, at the, I don't know if this is a school? The name's over there, but I'm already on the roof. You gotta get on the roof through the scaffolding, run across the roof, and it's right up here.
Is why we need an indoor stadium.
You have an indoor stadium. What are you talking about? In Elysian Fields, right here on the map. In this giant pipe thing. This is not a tunnel because of where it's placed. I guess it could still be a tunnel. Go. In Misty Lane, up here to the north, at what used to be Price Estate, before we killed them in the first game. We go to their pool.
I'm gonna die soon anyway. I may as well have fun.
Get ourselves number 5.
So this
Just seeing how deep the pool was.
we're talking about.
It ain't that deep, to be honest. For a rich family, he really skimped on the pool. In Misty Lane, on top of the technical legal that is right here, strip club. Right, once you get off the stairs, just go around the back. And there it is. In Misty Lane, at the bottom, there's these 3 identical-ish apartment complexes. Go to the middle one, walk all the way to the top, see a bunch of people getting drunk, grab the CD. They don't say anything.
I'm totally tanked.
Bordering Misty Lane and Tidal Springs is a dam. So it's probably, yeah, it counts as Tidal Spring. Okay. Just gotta make our way a little bit down. It's right here. I'd argue none of this fish is safe to eat, but, you know, you do you. Especially because you can see the barrels right there.
I'm just doing catch and release. You'd have to be nuts to eat anything that lives in this water.
Oh, you changed your opinion. You don't want to eat it now. In Tidal Spring, behind a place called the Toy Box, you could guess what type of restaurant it is. Not restaurant, type of business it is, with a name like Toy Box in a Saints Row game. At the Stilwater Boardwalk, you can of course find a lighthouse, because there's always a lighthouse. It's Lucky Loot's lighthouse. And if you run around the back, open the door, and because it's the 10th one I got, we unlock a music track. In Stilwater Boardwalk, or at the Stilwater Boardwalk, near the branded clothing store. It's a North Shore Mall Market area. It's a door over here. Kick it open. Go upstairs. Kick open the next door. And you're in Volition HQ, even though this is supposed to be a mall. But it's the game dev headquarters. Unique music too. In Stilwater Boardwalk, right here. There's a little alcove-y thing, not an alcove. Bridge that goes behind some rocks. In Nob Hill, behind the Impressions clothing store. In Centennial Beach, at Centennial Beach, at the museum, if you go down the little runway to the parking garage and walk in here in this unmonitored area where people just don't care about this parking place, do they? It's also $7. This is 2008? $7 for parking? On Centennial Beach, the docks, these docks right here. Go up onto a little boating house. I think that's what this is supposed to be. I have no clue. In Amberbrook, at the weirdly placed Greek or Roman ruins that are for some reason here. Go to the one to the north. Mount Olympus. Not Olympus, Mount Olympus. What matters is not the height of the mountain, but the girth of the earth? What the fuck? Oh, just they all say the same thing. Okay. You like my earth girthy. Who cares about flat or round earth? What about girth earth? In Amberbrook, on the southern, whatever this is supposed to be, outcropping.
I don't know about the kids. They think wrong.
He's not doing any. He's on the home screen. Or the desktop, I mean, not the home screen.
You got all your teeth? I like a pretty lady with teeth.
In Amberbrook, in the car park to the east, go up through the northern stairs, and you'll find one here. I don't know what floor it was on, so we can check by going to the ground floor. It's the ground floor? Yes, okay, so one up from the ground floor, but also be aware there is a basement floor. So it's on the second floor. In Adept Way, down here, the bottom part of the top island, near this boat release place. Cars can't get here, so it kind of makes zero sense why you're unloading a boat. And where are we at? Brighton, on top of this roof, which is near the snatch activity. I used a helicopter to get up here. I don't think there's a way of getting up here without a helicopter.
Okay, but we're not using any more of your homemade condoms.
Walter, he claims to care about the community, but who knows what that really means, eh?
I'm walking away, man. I don't need to... What? What did he make him from? There's a door here, but it's not a thing that lets me get up here. In Brighton, run on down here, below the statue of whatever that's supposed to be.
Look, I'm sorry. I thought RU-486...
You find the downtown glass walkway. This.
I hang out with Omicron Moo, where the boss is frat at STU.
Does it trouble you that I'm twice
Frère
as successful as you?
Jacques, Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous.
My name is Murph. I like to surf, and for what it's worth, you don't belong on Earth.
I didn't mean you personally.
In Brighton, down here by the, I think it's called the Sport Bar, or not Sport Bar, Sport Arena. That's what it was called in the first game. Guessing it's called the same thing in this one.
I love PC.
You know, I was a quarterback when we won the high school states championship.
On the bridge between Fillmore and Rebadeaux, on the bottom right, whatever these are, sightways, I have no clue what these are for. Because there's no equipment, so it's not for maintenance, it's just, they're just here for looks. On Mission Beach, near this racing activity. It's called the Phillips Building, according to the bottom of the screen that pops up. Go around the back of it. And there you are. In Harrowgate, right next to this hitman activity. Well, it's over there, but behind it, underneath a walkway. In Rebadeaux, at the dojo, right here. In Rebadeaux, near this escort activity by a giant wheel. In Athos Bay, on this dock thing. Just gonna call it a dock. I guess it is a dock. I don't know. I just grabbed CD.
Looks like it's almost time for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Penis.
Ouch. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Penis. Okay. We're walking away. In Prawn Court, behind the abandoned Cheetah bus station. In Shivington, behind a Brown Bagger's liquor store. In Sloughton, near a Rusty's Needles tattoo parlor. At a Holloway's boat haulaway servicing towing engine repair sales. There's one among the cinder blocks. In Sloughton, down here at these, I don't know what these are, but it's out on the docks, so it doesn't matter. They're like warehouses that have sunk. What happened here? I didn't do this in the first game, as far as I know. Heck, I knew I blew some boats and stuff up. I don't think I caused this. Down here at Wardill Airport, at the on the tarmac, but not the, what do you call these? The thingies that the people get into. Why are the cops immediately onto me? I'm just grabbing a CD. And obviously it's illegal for me to be here, but who ratted me out? At Wardill Airport, all the way here to the west. You'll probably need a helicopter, but it's an airport, so you can find a helicopter. We're gonna climb up this building. So we can get inside. You can taste colors and smell sounds. In Huntersfield, at this Washington Monument knockoff. in Southern Cross at a giant empty area with barrels. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I guess a construction zone? In Ezpata? I don't have any landmarks to give. Oh, La Macha Blanca. There you go. Muchacha Blanca. In Little Shanghai, across the rooftops is a very weirdly built bridge. That's Stilwater University right here. At the Tree of Life. Like, why is this so prominent? Look, it's Green Day.
Operation Fear Strike!
Operation Fear Strike. Make it strike. At Stilwater Nuclear, you can climb up a bunch of stairs to eventually get up onto the roof over here. At Stilwater Nuclear, you can go through I don't know, it's like a restaurant or a checkpoint. Once you go inside, go downstairs, and it'll lead you to whatever this is. I'll walk upstairs just to show what it looked like.
Died under mysterious circumstances.
It's water tunnel access. At Stilwater Nuclear, next to the mayhem activity, is a giant tower thing. Well, you can go inside this one. At Stilwater Nuclear, on the right northern ship, at Stilwater University, on not on top of, but in the observation tower. Is it supposed to be a telescope? In Frat Row, next to the scratch that music thing in an alley where some guy's smoking. We're just gonna take his CD. At the Stilwater Penitentiary or prison on one of the roofs, so you'll probably need a helicopter to get to it. And so far, 2 to 3 of these are the only ones that I needed to actually get something. I mean, had to have a helicopter to get to. There we are. I say 2 to 3 because the final one you can get to without a helicopter. I'm just gonna use a helicopter because I ain't got the money to buy the building. at Hangman's Wharf at the Hitman activity, which is like a mansion for some reason at the prison. At the Stilwater Penitentiary, north of the Fight Club, but you kind of got to go this way to get to it if you don't got a boat. It's at the top of this watchtower. At the Stilwater Penitentiary, next to the prison lighthouse. There's always a lighthouse. So beneath it, at the Stilwater Penitentiary. Oh, I was like, why isn't it showing? You can purchase the prison lighthouse. I think it's 25,000. I don't have that because I'm grabbing all of these at the beginning of the game. So I just went and got a helicopter. So two things. One, there's always a lighthouse. And two, this lighthouse is 69. Nice. So my goal is to get close enough and jump out. The issue is, I don't know which door my guy's gonna jump out of, because it should be the door on the left, but it doesn't always do that, right? And you can't just grab it while you're inside. Okay, we're dead. Okay, I'll be back.
They should really work out a deal.
I'm back in a worse helicopter. This one is like very terrible to try and control. Are you kidding me? It wasn't that high. It wasn't that high off the ground.
Anyone who volunteers for
Attempt number 3, and I'm keeping the other attempts in because they're funny. But I realized what I was doing wrong is I should just be jumping out onto the disc. Because then if I die, it doesn't matter. I get to keep the disc. I wish it could be closer, you know? There's no depth of field changing. Are you serious? Just spawned me right back onto the ground. That was so dumb. Is it made so you can't just jump up there?
Man, I haven't been able to sit down for weeks.
One more attempt. It is doable. And I'm gonna grab this first. And it only took 4 tries. And my copter didn't even blow up. I'm guessing the store is only unlocked when you purchase it. Yeah. I wasn't spending 25 grand. I can grab them all at the beginning of the game. Okay, let's see what songs we got, though. So it says these ones are unlockable, as in I don't have them unlocked. So there should be 5 songs in here. I wish it told you which ones you unlocked, like the first game did. But oh well. I think these are the ones, and it only gave me 4, even though I have all 50. It's amazing that copter didn't just fall out of the sky. Like I am. Okay.